Hello, my lovely people. So before we get into the readings for March, I just wanted to have a minute to have a little chat with you. For those of you who don't know, last May I moved from the UK to Spain. Many of us have dreams of a new life abroad, fresh starts, new adventures, expansion, trying something new. And I had had that dream on and off for quite a lot of years. And with the advent of Brexit and my children being grown up and gone, I decided it's now or never. In for a penny, in for a pound, go for it. So I did. It was an enormous risk, because at the time I was renting the best house I've ever had, a long-term, secure, permanent, gorgeous house. I had a really good car, I had savings, and I knew that by going, I was risking it all. But, you know, it's the things we don't do we regret, not necessarily the things we do. So off I went. But for me, Spain was an absolute disaster. I don't do regrets. I learned a lot. I expanded. I grew. But I lost just about everything. I got ripped off right, left and centre. Nothing was as it was promised. I lost, I wouldn't say an enormous amount of money. I lost everything. So after 5 months, I decided I'm coming home. And I came back with almost nothing. And since that time, I've been rebuilding. I came back in October, and I came back to a life that had this gaping hole in it. So I've been trying very hard since to fill that hole bit by bit. It takes time. Anyway, this week, a few days ago, out of the blue and unexpected, I have been offered my old home back, which is a gift and one that I very much want to take. And I have said yes, and I'm going to be moving back into it in a few weeks. Financially, it's a disaster. I don't know how I'm going to make this happen. So I am reaching out for you guys. And interestingly, coincidentally, actually the day before this happened, my angels gave me a message and said, take your readings, your video readings, and put them at half price. We need to access more people. And they can't necessarily afford it. So I did that, not really knowing why, but I always follow my angels. So I've reduced my video readings from £50 to £25, half price, which is about 32 US dollars. And I did that, I think it was Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I'm offered my old home back. And I'm like, right, that's why I needed to do the video readings half price to get more work in to help me pay for this move. So what I'm trying to do here is put my life back as it was, only a more expanded version of me. So I'm asking for your help, guys. So if ever there was a time you wanted a reading, now is the time to book. And for those of you who don't want a reading, if you feel it in your heart to donate to my channel, the work that I do, I would so appreciate it. Whether it's £1, $1, €1, honestly, it doesn't seem much, but I've got 25,000 subscribers. And even if only a tiny fraction of you made a $1, £1, €1 donation, it would just make such a difference to help me put my life back the best I can. So that's my little message to you. Thank you. If you do want to donate or book a reading, the link is in the description box below, and I appreciate all your help and support, and I'm enormously grateful. Thank you. So let's crack on with the readings. Hello Scorpio, how are you, my darling? So let's see what we have for us, because my rising is Scorpio. So let's see what we have for Scorpio, please, for March. What does Scorpio need to know for March? What's the main energy around for Scorpio for March, please? The cards will start coming when they're ready. What does Scorpio need to know for March, please? What's going on for Scorpio for March? All right, we're moving forward. The Eight of Wands, guys, is a card. It's the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot. It's about moving forward, swift motion, going far. Projects that you start at this time are going to take off. So this is a really good time to develop new projects, to come up with creative ideas. It's a wonderful time for new jobs that you're starting. This is indicating that you'll go far in that job. And we've got it with the High Priestess, which is about you using your intuition, your insight, going inside, following your heart. Where your heart leads you, if you trust it, it will take you in the right direction. So get in the trust, allow it to flow, and you are starting to move forward after what has been a really intense and heavy 18 months. And actually for many of us, going back over the last 7 years to 2012, where things started to, we went through quite a challenging time over the last 7 years. It's all to do with Chiron that is now moving into Aries, which is ending that 7-year cycle. And we can now move forward into a different space that's much more solid and far-reaching, and what's the other word that you, there's, sorry, I'm just talking to my angels here, far-reaching, and they're just showing me the sun coming up on the horizon, lighting everything up. So it's showing that you just be able to see better, feel it, all right? Going with the heart, going with your instincts, trusting, all right? That's what's really important. So the energy here, the Seven of Wands, is about protecting yourself, protecting your position, protecting what you've built, what you've grown, both inside and around you. So let me just explain that. So over these 7 years, we've had a lot of growth and change and strength. We might not feel it, but our resilience and our strength has got more developed because we've had to dig deep for it. So we're going to hold that position. We're not letting anybody take away what we have learned, what we have grown. So you're holding on to everything you've learned, everything you've achieved. You're holding on to it, and you're protecting yourself, and you are in a really good position to be able to do that. All right, you've got the strength to do that. So what are you needing to protect yourself from? Let's have a look. Let's get some more clarification. What do you need to defend yourself from, protect yourself from? Can I please have some more information about that? Okay, we've got, well, they're saying that this is done. You've got a new start. So the time when you've had to watch your back, protect yourself, fight for what you have grown, fight for who you are, fight for your opinions, all of that's done. You are now in a position where you can have a brand new start. The Ace of Wands is about a new beginning in terms of your attitudes, the way you think, feeling more positive, feeling more empowered. It just feels better, easier, stronger. Now the Page of Swords coming in as well here. So the Page is also really helpful energy, because what he does, he kind of comes charging in with that sword, a little bit like the Knight. He comes in and he kind of cuts through the crap. He cuts through illusion. He cuts through confusion. And all of a sudden you can think clearly. You know where you are. You know where you're going. You know what you want. You know what you want to achieve. I'm really feeling, and the High Priestess is a card about knowing, inner knowing as well. This is all about, I know who I am, I know where I'm going, and I know what I want. It's really solidifying all of that growth, all of that strength and change within you. Yeah, it feels really good, guys. It feels really good. Very clear, very strong, very powerful. And that's bringing you into a place where you feel so much more independent, so much more empowered and free, financially strong here, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is a card of, I've got what I need, I've built it, I made it, I earned it, it's mine, I feel really safe in it, I feel really good. And yeah, this is all linked to this card here of going far. Any projects starting at this point are going to be financially worth it. All right, it's going to be good for you financially, nice and strong, stable. So we're walking away from the old drama, trauma, challenges, or just the difficulty. We're now finally walking away from it in March. We're walking towards a much easier, more stable, less confusing, time. Thank goodness for that. I can hear you all collectively heaving a sigh of relief. Me too, guys. Me too. Okay, I want that one on the bottom. Okay, yeah, that's just confirming it. The strength card upside down. That's saying this is an easy time. You don't need loads of strength now. You can just breeze through, all right? Breezing through, much, much easier. You're coming away from needing to have your wits about you every 2.5 minutes, keeping an eye on everything. You can start relaxing because she's relaxed, yeah? She's really chilled. Yes, just bring her up so you can see her. She is so chilled out. She's just there with her butterflies and the nature and the birds. She's got enough money. She's got balance. She's got it all going on. And she's really in the flow. Lovely. Okay. So this is a really good turning point for us. And I've been saying this for a while. Come March, you'll really start seeing the difference. And now we can see it. So we're going to be able to see clearer. This card, the Two of Swords, can be about confusion. It can be not sure. It can be, choices and decisions to be made. And because we've got these two cards above it, the Ace and the Page of Swords, it's helping to clear away all that confusion. But what you are doing here is making decisions about what you want for yourself now. Where are you going and what do you want? I want an easier life. I'm going to start creating that. And that might mean, I'm going to start really developing my social life, making new friends. What area is for you in your life that you want to move forward now. One more card from this deck and then we'll get some clarifiers. Okay, so that is what these two are going together. Okay, because they said one more card there. So the Five of Pentacles and the Two. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is feeling lonely, pushed out, not enough money, just feeling lost. And this Two of Swords is saying, now I can make decisions. Now I can put this behind me because that time is over. We don't need to worry about this now. I've been stuck in this energy for quite a long time and they're giving me 7 years for most of us. So now I can put this behind me. But what I do need to do is get out of that energy by realizing that things have changed, okay? That things have changed here now. I'm free to move forward. So I want to start using these swords to cut through this energy, to cut through where I felt stuffed financially, where I felt left out and pushed out. I'm going to get rid of that now. I'm going to be able to see where I'm going. I want to see where I'm going and how to get there. Let's get some clarification cards now from the LENORMAND deck. Lovely. There's the Peace Lilies there. This is the card of peace, that we have this lovely peace and contentment, ease coming in. I can let go. I haven't got to worry anymore. It's getting easier and easier and easier. I want one more. But that basically is summing it up. By the end of March, guys, you are in a much more peaceful place. You might need some healing, some of you, from all the drama and troubles you've been through. And to be able to take a deep breath and come into that peace, to trust that it's behind you now. All those challenges are behind you now. It is easier now. You can trust that it's coming into peace and ease. And that is where we're going to finish it. So this beautiful polar bear, strength and power that just powers through the water, goes where he wants to go. He's learnt, he's grown, he's completely in the zone, and he is at peace. And this is you coming into peace, Scorpio, coming into peace. By the end of March, you'll be in a place where you just feel much more at peace, much more at peace. And it feels lovely, feels lovely. All right, my darling Scorpios, I hope that helps, gives you some information and clarity for March. And I will see you for the weeklies and next month in April for more monthlies. Take care, Scorpio. Lots of love. Bye-bye.